All right. Welcome back to another video. All right, so this strategy that I'm going to teach you guys today is called the zone to zone strategy. Honestly, it really has many names. I've heard people call it zone to zone. I've heard people call it price action. Um, it's really up to you to decide what you want to call it. At the end of the day, it all means the same thing. Let me actually make sure my screen is sharing for you guys before I get to talking. Let's see. All right, there we go. Sheesh, too much going on. All right, delete. Sorry about that. And right now, let's see, I'm going to go to the Great British Pound versus the Australian dollar. All right. Looking to find you guys a good example to make sure this is making. All right, this is perfect. So this is a little bit of price action and zone to zone. So price action is basically where the market hits a certain price, and that is like a major zone, that is a major area where it constantly hit this area and it makes major move, major swings. So what does that mean, Abe? What are you talking about? Major moves and major swings. All right. Boom. This is the top of my zone. So when I say major moves, major swings, this is on the 4 hour time frame. You can use this on the 4 hour or the 1 hour, but I typically like to use it on the 4 hour to make sure I'm catching the most of the zone, catching the most of my pips, and honestly just making the most of my buck, right? So what you want to do here, when you're looking for zones, when you're looking for like specific price areas, you want to see where there are like a constant wicks, constant area where you can obviously tell that it is a resistance area, where the market constantly comes to this price and always take off for a long move, right? So when you're looking for zones, this will be a great zone right here, because as you can see, if it's on a 4 hour, you might believe that this is probably like 100 pips, but this honestly, if we're going zone to zone, this is 400 pips. This is what we would consider, if you're trading zone to zone, this is what we like to call a swing trade, right? And typically zone to zone is just as simple as a simple support and resistance, where a resistance at the top of the zone, you will want to look to sell. Top of the zone, look to sell. And when you're at the bottom of the zone, you will want to look to buy. Sorry about that. Bottom of the zone. Right? And it's really pretty much that simple, right? But I'm going to show you guys another example of why, honestly, trading zone to zone is honestly one of the best ways to trade, honestly, because, and this is just looking at a chart at its most like purest form, at its most naked form, without using any other indicators, without using any other strategies, just looking at simply price action and understanding where the market is going, where the banks are actually trading, and where it loves to come back to test, right? So a simple move would be like right here. If we're looking to just this part of the chart, actually, I'm gonna bring it right here. If we're looking at just this candlestick of the chart, and we're down here at we know this is at the bottom of the zone, and we place a buy, just off of understanding how the zones work and understanding that since the market is at this price, since I know that the banks brought the price down to this area, it is going to want to repeat history and take it back to that same resistance level, back to that same zone at the top. And that is exactly what you see here. And that's exactly 409 pips that you could have caught on this trade, right? And once again, like a lot of times people think the great moves are on the scalping, the great move is on day trading, small trades getting in and out. But honestly, if you can really become disciplined, I'm starting to transition to a swing trader myself. But if you can become disciplined to just swing trading and trading 4 hour, 1 hour only, zone to zone, you will have a lot more success and you will make a lot more money, right? This is for my people that's looking to grow their account to 6 figures. This is for my people that's looking to hop in a trade and just let it ride out for a month. This is for our people that's not looking to day trade every single day, but to place one trade and have that account grow by the end of the month, by the end of 2 months, right? Or simply by the end of the week, right? So just off of catching 400 pips to the upside, if you trade just a simple 0.10 lot size, that will be a total of $409. If you pop the standard and let your trade grow for you, you just made $4,000 and $4,000 off of one trade, right? A 0.20, I believe that's around. Let's see. Let me do the math real quick. 0.20 times 40.99. You just made $819. And for those that don't understand how to calculate pips, just a simple way of doing it: 0.20 times 40.99 equals $819.80, right? So just simply just trading just this strategy alone without even using any strategy, any like indicators, this will save you, right? But I will say with this strategy, with understanding, like with trading zones, excuse me, you will want to be cautious. You will want to make sure you actually understand what the candlesticks mean on the chart. And even if for my people that don't use candlesticks and you trade with just a line chart by itself, this is still like an even greater strategy to use just simply with the line chart, right? So let me go to another example. I don't want to end the video too soon. Let me find you another example. Small moves, you feel me? All right, so here we have a top of a zone. And the zone can be basically anywhere that's where the market is going sideways, right? When you simply see the market going up, down, up, down, and it's just staying in the zone, right? Whenever you see a market just constantly going sideways, this is considered a zone, right? When it's in the uptrend or a downtrend, that is not a zone because obviously it's creating new higher highs and new lower lows. So you want to make sure that when it's in a zone, the best way to identify the zone is when you start seeing the market going sideways, a sideways market. And this is when you can have the most fun. I know some people steer away from sideways markets and they prefer to wait for a breakout, but I love sideways markets because it allows me to trade my zone to zone strategy and make the most out of my buck every single time. Once again, this is on a 4 hour strategy, 4 hour time frame as well. So like I said before, if you wait to the top zone, and sometimes you will know based off of like your back testing on your pair that you managed to study, you will know like if it will legit hit this bottom of this top zone, bottom line of this top zone and take off, or would you want to sell them at the top, right? That just comes from back testing. That just comes from understanding where you want to take your trades, right? So if I understand that I'm looking to sell in this trade, I'm pretty confident it's going to sell, I will always set my stop loss right above this box, possibly 30 pips right above it. 30 pips no matter what. If you purchase my other strategies, courses, you understand why I always set 30 pips, right? So 30 pips no matter what for a stop loss. And then, of course, if I'm selling at the top, I'm taking profit at the bottom of my zone, which is roughly around $200. $200, I'm sorry, 200 pips for this specific area. And it's that simple. Like trading is not hard. Trading is we're not going to say it's easy, but we will say it is very simple. If you overcomplicate your trades, you will find yourself stressing out. But if you learn how to make trading simple, just as simple as using this zone and zone strategy, your trading will be easy. Um, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions, any comments, or any concern, just feel free to comment on the sessions tab or just DM me on the side, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. That's all I got for you guys. Have a blessed day. Deuces.